Well, today is May 14th, second day on this trip to Dominican Republic. My name is Edgar Tapia,
I'm Jonathan Matthews.
and this is our little vlog, or our little vlog to pretty much describe our experience here in Dominican Republic. Want to
Right.
say something?
Well, let's just say our major. So I'm a biology major. I have minors in Spanish and medicine and society. And so kind of part of the reason I wanted to come here was to experience a different culture, of course. And obviously because Spanish is one of the dominant languages here, it's always great to be immersed. Not completely, obviously, but somewhat in the culture as well.
And for myself, well, I am doing two majors. My first major is biotechnology, and second is liberal studies. I'm a native speaker. I've been speaking Spanish all my life, and I saw this opportunity in order to pretty much learn a different culture and different culture within our huge Latinx community. And I hope I could get all this experience and pretty much use it to my advantage as I learn different cultures, and hopefully this will make me a better physician, because that's what I want to eventually become, physician to help out people.
Right.
So you want to pretty much want to start on talking what we did today?
Sure, yeah. So when we woke up today, we had breakfast here at the hotel in the second floor. They have a little space you can eat breakfast. Not really different from what you see in America. They had one Dominican dish that apparently is cultural here, but we didn't try, so we'll try that tomorrow. But yeah. So anyways, we started with breakfast here, and then from there. We went to Entrena, the office of Entrena, which is the company that is sponsoring our trip here, and we kind of got a little talk by was it the director?
The president of
The president.
Entrena.
Yeah, so we got a little lecture by the president of Entrena on basically how they came to be, what they do, what kind of work they do, and yeah, and then after that.
Well, after having this little after we had this presentation by the president of Venterna, which we learned lots of interesting things. We also had a doctor, I believe,
Neuroscientist?
neuroscientist,
Yeah.
who talked to us about pretty much the health disparities in Dominican Republic and how the healthcare system really works here, which was actually, I thought that was very interesting.
Oh yeah, and you could see Dr. Solari Williams also mentioned we could see a lot of different parallels between here and back in the U.S. So, and of course there were some cultural points that actually we can present on later when we do our presentations.
Very true.
Yeah.
And pretty much it was very interesting. There was even to a point we were very engaged about topics such as HIV, cholera, and it was just it was very interesting. And I really liked that because everyone was just engaged and really wanted to know more about this. And thankfully we actually got information how we could contact other local organizations and how they're working in order to improve the health disparities here in Dominican Republic.
Right. Yeah. So after we did that, we went and ate lunch at. Do you remember what?
Wait, did we? Oh, we ate lunch at I don't know where we ate lunch, but we ate lunch at some restaurant actually not far from here. It was
Right. Yeah, it was pretty close. It was
yeah.
just a walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we ate lunch there. It was pretty good. I really like the beans over there. Definitely better than in America, of course, as you would imagine.
Of course, it has to be good.
Right. And yeah, so after lunch, we actually did we had a little bit of a rest, and then we had a full-on tour of the whole colonial zone here, which is really interesting. We had a nice tour guide who explained pretty much the history and kind of the background for each place we visited. Yeah.
Remember that haunted place that he said?
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of that type of cultural thing here. So yeah.
You're saying it's Llorona here too,
Too much.
And after we almost before finishing, we did we actually went to different very historical monuments, and some of them are actually very preserved. I'm not sure which one of them, but there's too many. I just can't even count. But the one that really intrigued me the most was, I would have to say, the church, the rundown, not the rundown. It kind of is the very old church that's
the Catholic church.
Yeah, the Catholic church.
Yeah.
Well, there's there's too many. There's the one we found the egg on
Oh yeah.
because there were local parrots, Dominican parrots right there, and it was just like, wow, like an actual like local native species is right there.
Right. Yeah.
And also the egg.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could just like, here's
Yeah,
the
there was
egg.
like an egg and like a little one of the bricks was removed and like inside there was an egg, so that was cool. But yeah, so after that, after the tour finished up, we basically had a per diem dinner. That was pretty fun. You can just go wherever you want to eat. They give you some money, and yeah, and we stayed there for a little too long, but it was fun.
Yeah, like I wanted, like we pretty much stayed there. Like once we after we finished our little trip, we took a little break, and eventually we went. Like Jonathan said, we went to a per diem a lunch, and it was amazing. We went to like this local local pizzeria / Mexican food, and it was like very amazing. And surprisingly, all of our little small group, everyone in the program, we just went together. And we had like our little like student moment where we got like this opportunity to know each other. We like I got to know many many people like Dylan and Matthew
great,
yeah, they're amazing. Like initially I thought like maybe they're not like they like didn't talk a lot. But I just talking to them, like it's having this moment together, it's very amazing, rewarding.
Yeah, it was like our first dinner without all the professors there.
Yeah, that was another thing. Like usually when there's professors are like hello, and you have to be in a formal setting.
Yeah.
But
so yeah, it's fun. You get to know your other trip mates better. So yeah, and then now we're back here, back in the hotel room, and we're about like 3-4 minutes over. So
that's all right.
Any final remarks, Edgar?
Well, pretty much I would have to say for today's I mean, if I did the vid yesterday, I would have said like, please don't go to like, once you go land on. Okay, I'll say this so it could be recorded and like
sure.
people in the future can see this. Okay, so like, once you land on the airport, like, and you go through after going through customs and all that stuff, please do not. Like you see like a little like store saying like we do exchange rates. Do not go there.
Don't go there. They will rip you off.
Yeah, they will rip you off. Like that. Sadly, like even though I knew this in the back of my head, but then my other mates were like already huddling and exchanging money. And I'm like, well, I guess that's the only place. No, there was another one, and just be careful. Like if you see like something literally next to where you're just barely getting off, for example, like the airport, do not exchange your money there. First, ask how much is the exchange rate, and if that, then like just pretty much ask around, and like if the one that with the highest exchange rate, just go for it.
Yeah, make sure you check online, and there always will be more opportunities in the future when you actually arrive in the zones or whatever to exchange your money. So just don't be gullible, pretty much.
But
yeah, but that'll do it for us for today. Yo espero que mi español va what is it? What would it be?
Mejorar.
Yeah, va a mejorar después de este viaje. And yeah, this is Edgar Jonathan signing off for day 2 of the Dominican Republic trip for 2019.
Follow us in our trips and hope you have enjoy like our little vlogs.
Bye.